The next item in the Design Elements menu is Shapes. Shapes are simple vector elements that are invaluable when creating a high-quality layout. They can be used to divide the design into blocks, highlight important areas, create custom design elements, and much more. Clicking on one of the submenu items places a shape directly onto the canvas. The work panel will display settings that can be adjusted. I won't go into detail here since most manipulations have already been covered in the videos on text and images, and these are very easy to grasp. What is more important is understanding how to use these shapes in design, which relies more on talent than technical capabilities. I'll focus on two shape editing tools. The first is the ability to apply a seamless texture to the shape surface from the texture library. To do this, go to the Texture tab and select the desired texture from the library. After applying it, adjust the scale as needed. The second tool allows you to tile a pattern across the entire canvas using a single shape. You can also adjust the scale, rotation, and spacing between the shapes. When created, a shape is filled with a solid color, which can be changed similarly to text color and vector image element color by clicking on the colored rectangle to open the color picker. Therefore, it's a good time to discuss this important feature of the constructor. The color picker lets users create any of millions of possible colors by moving a point across the palette. The color picker includes a small set of fixed colors, including transparent, necessary for creating products with transparency, such as stickers. The selected colors value can be viewed in various color spaces. The CMYK values correspond to those in professional programs like Adobe Photoshop, as the conversion is done using an embedded color management system rather than simple mathematical recalculation, as in most online editors. Below is a tool for creating gradient fills. You can create linear and radial gradients with any number of points. At the very bottom is the eyedropper tool. It's easy to use. Click on it, then click on any point on the canvas, and the selected object will be recolored to match that point. Finally, the last main design element is the background. We intentionally made the background a separate element, unlike other online editors, as we know users often try to create a background by stretching an image. This often leads to errors if the image is not stretched to cover the entire trim area of the layout. By using an image as a background in our constructor, users won't make this mistake, and the background will cover the layout completely. Backgrounds can be filled with a solid color or gradient, a loaded image, or a texture. I won't go into too much detail here, but we'll show how to apply a background to a sheet that may contain multiple pages, such as a photo book spread or a booklet. Before applying the background, you need to choose whether to apply it to the entire sheet or an individual page. If applied to a page, specify which page on the displayed diagram. This way, each page can have its background. If needed, the background scheme of this sheet can be applied to the entire product. If using an image as a background, you can simply drag it onto the canvas, selecting the option to apply the background to the entire sheet or the selected page. That covers the elements. We've covered the main points.